Hey, what's up, Galaxy Gang? Welcome back to the channel, or welcome. Yeah, so we're playing against a what is this? A cool tune Solfachord deck. This is still the old format, so it's still an old format video. In this one, I have 668 rating. My opponent has 694 rating. So yeah, we opened up with Photon Emperor, Infinite Impermanence, Matrome Fulos, Galaxy Eyes Afterglow Dragon, and Ghost Spell. This is a brick hand, unfortunately. And we're going first, so that's very unfortunate. My opponent opened with Kewl Tune Clip, Dos Solfachord Cutia, Cool Tune Rico, Matrome Fulos, and Solfachord Happiness. So yeah. Okay, so we're gonna go main phase one, and we're just gonna pass turn. No point in playing the game. Well, I can't even play. So yeah, my opponent draws into a Solfachord Solfegia. Okay, so my opponent's going to go main phase one. Use the Solfachord Solfegia effect. Special summon it to the field. Yeah, while it controls no monsters, you can special summon it from the hand. Okay, so you're going to now use the effect to, say, special summon one Solfachord monster from your hand. And if you also tributed, you can special summon from your extra deck or graveyard instead. So you're just going to special summon from the hand. You're going to special summon the Cutia. Okay, use the Cutia's effect. So now he can add a Solfachord Pendulum monster from his deck to his hand. All right. Let that go through. Yeah, he's going to add the Promoa. Okay, and I think, yeah, I'm just going to use Matrome Fulos on that on res. Okay, my opponent's going to go and normal summon the Promoa. Okay, use Promoa's effect to add Solfachord Happiness to hand. Alright, let's see what else. Okay, he's going to now link summon into a Grand Solfachord Musekia. So now I get to draw a card. So I drew into a starter I drew into a starter Infinity Dragon. Okay, my opponent's then going to use the Promoa's effect. Okay, so now he can add a Solfachord monster from his Pendulum. Okay, from his extra deck. Okay. Oh yeah, if you link summon a Solfachord monster, you can add a Solfachord card from your extra deck or graveyard to your hand. Okay, now he's going to put the Solfegia in the scale, link off the Musekia and the Promoa to go into a Grand Solfachord. Let's see, Grand Solfachord Coolia. Okay, so now I get to draw another card. I draw into a let's see, yeah, I draw into a Photon Delta Wing. All right, and now my opponent's going to go and think. All right, in the battle phase, it's attacks directly with the Coolia. All right, that's fine. I lose 2,700 life points. Oh no, I lose 200 more, I guess, because it gains 100 attack for each face-up Pendulum monster in the extra deck. Okay. All right. He's now going to set Solfachord Happiness and pass turn. So now I draw into a Forbidden Droplet. So I see that I only have, yeah, it's only like one interruption here, I guess. Yeah, just one interruption. And he also has Cool Tune Clip in hand. Yeah, so it's about two interruptions right now. Okay, so we're going to activate Infinite Impermanence. We're going to use that on the Coolia. That's fine. We're going to go main phase one. Use Infinity Dragon's effect to special summon it to the field. Okay, special summon Infinity Dragon. Special summoning the Tachyon Primal from my deck. Primal's mandatory effect activates. It's negated though. Okay, so now we're just going to use Afterglow's effect in hand. Special summon it to the field because I control a Galaxy Eyes monster. Okay. Overlay both the Afterglow and the Infinity Dragon to a Shadow Dragon. We're now going to use Shadow Dragon's effect. He's going to now chain the Solfegia's effect. Okay, so yeah. So now if he controls a Grand Solfachord monster, he can negate that effect and then destroy that card. So he can destroy this. He destroys the Solfegia. Now we're going to use the second effect of Shadow Dragon. So now we can detach two. We're going to go into a Galaxy Eyes Tachyon Dragon. All right, and yeah, we're just going to put the number 38 underneath of it. Now I'm going to use Afterglow's effect and I can special summon a Photon Dragon from our deck. We're going to overlay both to make a number C62. Okay, and my opponent's thinking right now, yeah, let's go through. I'm like, all right, that's cool. So now, kind of, I'm somewhat protected from Nib because C62 is unaffected by monster effects. Okay, so he's reading the card. Now I'm going to overlay the Tachyon Dragon into a Galaxy Eyes Full Armor Photon Dragon, so now I can use the effect to pop his monster. Yeah, so now I'm trying to go for game. So we're gonna go into a Cipher Blade Dragon. Gonna use the effect to pop the set card. Okay, and now we're gonna go battle phase. My opponent's going to use the Cool Tune Clip in hand, special summoning it to the field, sending the Rico to the graveyard as material. Okay, so now he's going to synchro into a Cool Tune RS. Okay, so now he's going to use Cool Tune Clip's effect, so now he can banish a random card from my extra deck face down. Okay. Let me see. So now we're going to normal summon the Photon Delta Wing. All right. Oh no. Okay. Yeah, the card is banished there. So okay. Yeah. So now we're going to normal summon Photon Delta Wing. Use the effect to special summon it to the field. We're going to overlay both monsters, go into a Galaxy Photon Dragon. Use the effect of Photon Dragon. My opponent's then going to change the Cool Tune RS. So now he can banish a tuner in the graveyard and then target a face-up monster or target a face-up card I control and negate its effects till the end of the turn. Thinking I'm going to... Oh, yeah. My opponent just missed defeat. I think I was just going to use Forbidden Droplet on that. Like send Photon Emperor to graveyard, special summon it to the field, and then I think I can add whatever monster that I want for my deck. I think I was going to add like maybe Galaxy Wizard, so that way I can go into another ring gate. But my opponent sees the writing on the wall. He can't win the game. Alright, so now we're going to go on to a game 2. Alright, let's see. Alright, so we open with Infinity Dragon, Ghost Spell, Infinite Impermanence, Infinity Dragon, Ghost Spell, so not the greatest hand. My opponent opens with Synchro Overtake, Solemn Warning, Droll Lockbird, Promoa, and Cool Tune Q. Okay, so now we're going to go main phase 1. Alright, my opponent's going to normal summon the Cool Tune Q. Okay, use the effect. I'm going to chain the Ghost Spell. This was a terrible misplay. I don't know why I used Ghost Spell here. Probably should have just used Infinite Impermanence. Mostly because Ghost Spell can hit a wider range of cards. Using Cool Tune Q here was terrible. But I think he still had like a synchro play anyway, so right? Wait, one tuner in your hand can be used as one of the other materials. Oh. Yeah, he actually did not have another play. His other play was Synchro Overtake. Okay. He's going to use the Synchro Overtake, so, if I would have kept the Ghost Spell in hand and just used Infinite Impermanence on that, that would have worked, because Ghost Spell would have been able to stop this because it can special summon a monster from the deck or graveyard. So, I'm feeling really stupid right now, so he's going to reveal the Remix, going to special summon the Mix to the field, use Mix's effects. I chain Infinite Impermanence on that, but I know I was already screwed, honestly, because now he can still Synchro Summon into a Synchro 5. So he's going to go into the Cool Tune Remix, using, so Chain Link 1Q, okay. Yeah, activate top 2 of my deck, so yeah, he sees it's another Infinity Dragon, and it's a Galaxy Trance. Both cards are not going to be of any use, so he puts the Galaxy Trance on top of my deck, and then banishes the Swartz. He's going to set the Solemn Warning, and he's going to pass turn. So now I draw Galaxy Trance. I go main phase 1. Use Infinity Dragon's effect to special summon it to the field. Special summoning an Afterglow. Alright, and my opponent is thinking. Okay, let's go through. Overlay both monsters, go into a Shadow Dragon. My opponent uses Solemn Warning. And yeah, I just end my turn. Okay, my opponent goes. Okay, so during the end phase, he uses Remix's effect to tribute itself. So now he gets to add one tuner from the graveyard to his hand, and then special summon the other, and immediately synchro summon. I use Ghost Spell on that. My opponent draws. Normal summons the Promoa, and I'm like, I don't see me winning the game. Okay, so yeah, we're just gonna go on to a game 3. And let's see what we can muster up here. So, alright. So my opponent draws into a Droll and Lockbird, Promoa, Mutrimi Porulia, Solfachord Cutia, and a Droll and Lockbird. So, kind of a mid-ish hand right now. Me, on the other hand, I draw and open a Galaxy Wizard, Infinite Impermanence, Forbidden Droplet, Infinity Dragon, and Called by the Grave. Yeah. So we're going to go main phase 1. Well, my opponent goes draw phase, Perulia. I let that go through. That's fine. I use Infinity Dragon's effect, special summon it to the field. My opponent draws into a Fulos. Okay, so now my opponent uses the Fulos that he just drew. Now I'm going to use Call by the Grave to banish that. And now I'm just going to try to see if I can just, set up a board, without like, committing too much. into the Perulia play. So I use Shadow Dragon's effect, use the effects, and now I can add Galaxy Hunter to hand. I was trying to, see if I can peek in the extra deck, banish a card. My opponent then will use the Droll and Lockbird. Yeah, my opponent's then going to use the Droll and Lockbird on that, and I'm like, oh, that's totally fine. I don't really care too much. I can set up about 3 interruptions right now. Well, two from the Wizard, 100, and the Shadow Dragon, and then Forbidden Droplet and Impermanence. That's 2 more, so that's 4 interruptions against 4 cards that he has. So I feel like I just won the game right then and there. So I use 100's effects, and now I can send the Photon Emperor to grave, special summon it to the field. Now I'm going to use Wizard's effect to make it level 8, overlay both the Wizard and the Photon Emperor. We're going to go into a number 38, use Shadow Dragon's effect to detach 2. So now we can go into a number 38, another number 38. We're going to use Afterglow's effect in Graveyard, so now we can special summon a Photon Dragon from the deck. Use Galaxy 100's effect, so now we can banish a card from the extra deck, so we're going to banish the Typhon. We're going to set Forbidden Droplet in Infinite Impermanence and pass turn. My opponent is going to draw into Herald of Orange Light. Okay, so main phase 1, normal summon the Promoa. Use the effect. I use Infinite Impermanence of that. My opponent is then going to scoop it up. So yeah, we just won the game there against a interesting combo of cards there, like Solfachord, Cool Tune. But yeah, that's it for the video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments what you think. And yep, that's it. Peace.